Hello. Okay, this brings us to Friday, the 27th. So it's just, I was diagnosed on, or not diagnosed, but it discovered on the 25th. So this is just a couple days after that. Yeah, so the 27th, by then I had already decided that I was going to go to Cleveland, and there really wasn't that much for me to do in San Diego anymore. So I decided to go back to work. I work from home. I'm a web developer, and a lot of people depend on me to keep their businesses and websites running. And there were a few projects that I was in the middle of, and I didn't want to let the people down that depend on me. So, and also I knew I needed to make some money. I'm obviously going to have to take some time off, and at best. And as long as I was feeling healthy enough, I thought I had nothing else to do, and I didn't want to sit around and dwell in it. So I decided to spend the day working. I spent the day working for, I think I worked a full day, actually, and got quite a bit accomplished. One thing that started right around then is my dad started his daily ritual of calling me in the morning, and it was very touching, and I appreciated it. He's very emotional about the whole thing. He's shown it a lot, which is very nice. In fact, he would call and usually would break down within the first few minutes on the phone call and start crying and have to hang up. And he'd say, "I'll call you tomorrow," I think he's getting better at it. He still calls me every day, just for an update. Let's see, what else happened on Friday? Oh, so also now that I've booked my ticket and I know I'm going to Cleveland, I realize I have to tell the kids. Trish has her kids, so there's 3 kids in the house. I pretty much just avoided them because I knew I would break down and cry if I tried talking to them. So, sorry. So anyway, I decided that I had to tell my kids something. Trish also wanted to tell her kids before we left, at least something, because we're leaving for a couple of weeks and we need some sort of explanation. So we decided that we're gonna say that, that I have a health issue and that they can't figure out exactly what it is. So I'm gonna go to a different hospital to try to get more tests and figure out what I have so that I can get healthy. And that's the whole message that we were giving. And the idea was I wanted to wait until I had talked to doctors, gotten biopsies before telling them any more. I knew that the kids were going to be part of this journey at some point, and I wanted to protect them from it for as long as I could. And I didn't want to tell them too much when I didn't have answers for the questions they would, no doubt have. So that's why I waited. I also called my friend David Hoffman. He's an ex-employee of mine and a real good friend. Dave just happened to be in Jerusalem and was at the Wailing Wall. So he put a prayer in the Wailing Wall for me, which was a crazy coincidence. So yeah, that was really nice of him to think of me and do that while I was there, and just coincidence that he might be in that position. Look at my notes. Yeah, I think that's it for Friday. Friday was a pretty relaxed day. I felt pretty good all day. I worked a full day. I got tired maybe a little early and went to bed, I think, at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock. And I guess that's it for the day. Thanks for tuning in.